Hi everyone, this is Melissa the Stamp Doc, and today I'm going to show you a quick card using the Bloom and Grow stamp set along with the coordinating dies. For this card, we're going to be coloring on Crumb Cake cardstock, which is also very similar to Kraft cardstock, so you could use this technique for that as well. So let's get started. I'm starting with a piece of 4 inches by 5 1/4 Crumb Cake cardstock, and I'm going to stamp my image in Versamark ink directly onto that cardstock. You'll notice that I've got a paper piercing pad underneath there. That just helps to make sure that the image is going to stamp evenly. And I'm going to stamp that a second time right below that. I have flipped the image as well. While the images are still wet, I want to sprinkle some Whisper White embossing powder over those images. And you want to be very generous with this. You could use a tray like this or even like a little plastic container to catch your excess, because you do want to be able to reuse that. And then once you've got that sprinkled on, you're going to use a heat tool to heat that until it's melted. This is what it looks like once that has been embossed, and you'll see it has almost a shiny raised surface to it. Next, what I will be doing is I am using a Kraft white ink refill, and I'm going to put just a little bit of this onto my clear acrylic block. A little more than I want it, but that's okay. And I'm using an aqua painter that's been filled with water. I'm just going to add a little bit of water to that, and then I'm going to slowly paint these images. Once you've fully colored your images and have allowed it plenty of time to dry, you're ready to pick your color palette. Today I'm going to be using Melon Mambo, Flirty Flamingo, Mango Medley, and Granny Apple Green. You'll actually use the reinkers for your ink pads and just place a drop or two on your acrylic block. If you don't have the reinkers, feel free to just press the lid of your stamp pad together and use the ink from there. I'm going to start with the middle flower, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that Mellow Mambo ink, and I'm adding a little bit of water to it. And I'm just going to go in and fill in all of those areas. Remember, if you want more color, you can add that later, but I like to start with that darker color and work on that one first. And then you'll just continue that. Keep a little paper towel nearby so that you can wipe that off. Here you can see I've already colored the big flowers, and I went back in with a little bit of the fuller strength of the Melon Mambo and just kind of added some depth to a few of those flowers. And just adding a few strokes of that darker color gives it a little bit more of a dimension for you. Once you have everything colored, this is what your image will look like. And of course, you can change those colors however you like and add more dimension to them if you want, and even darken them. If you'd like to see how I made the split panel card, be sure to watch my next video featuring the directions for that. Thanks so much for watching.